Starting the stream, starting the stream, starting the stream, starting the stream, starting the stream. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Anna Freak. Welcome to another art stream. We'll get started here in a second. The joy of screwing with around. I decided to forego the wig because the cat's got a hold of it, and I think you can do the math on that one. I have little bits of a wig now. Jim, why'd you eat Daddy's wig? He has to order another one now. You killed the joke. You killed the entire joke, Jimmy. Why? There we are. By the way, I made the stream public now. I realize that's why a lot of you haven't gotten the notifications. I'm sorry about that. YouTube must have reset my preferences at some point, and I never noticed. Oh my god. I feel so bad about that. I feel so horrible about that. I'm so sorry, everybody, for that one. Oh my goodness. Okay, there's that one person who always watches. Never says anything. It kind of creeps me out. So here we are. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are. And today, I'm just gonna experiment with some what do you call it? Faces today. Some facial lines that I've been thinking of. Click. There we are. There we go. And we have the same setup we had last time. Okay, background layer all set up. Okay, same brush. Let's get my eye in, as the saying goes, right here. And I'm going to start by listening to my cats eat plastic in the other room. What else are you breaking? Better not be my Jason costume. So anyway, get my eye in here. The face that I got, I remember this one image from an episode of the original Teen Titans show where Starfire made this weird face. Here, I'll draw it and you'll see what I mean here. Hang on, let me see here. I cannot draw Starfire. I don't have, so this is not going to be Starfire. Some of you are going to be disappointed by that. So let me see here. Let's see here. There we are. This is not Starfire. It's a fucking potato is what that is. Oh, here. Let me get a pixel limit here. A safety net like we talked about last time. There we go. Pixel safety limit. In fact, let's switch. This is going to be an underlayer anyway. So let's do the regular pin here. No idea if anyone's watching. Make sure that. Hello, is anybody watching? Nope. Okay. There we are. Because on these streams, the idea was that people would tell me what to draw, and I do my best to draw it. So have some adventures that way. It's a head. Shut up! It's a head. Okay, it is. I don't give a sh. I can draw a head. I can draw a head. I can draw a head. If you get my meaning. No more of those jokes. No more. Unless you want to. No. So let me see here. There we are. Lines are still shaky, and that's not what I'm doing it backwards. Here's the face that I was thinking of here. Like this. Eyes need to be fair. Will you establish an eye line for the love of shit? Okay. Separate layer. There we go. I'm away from it for 5 seconds, and what do? I forget goddamn everything because I'm an idiot. I can't even insult myself properly. Oh my god. So let me see here. Okay, through line for the eyes. Down this way and down this way. There we go. There we are. Then we go back to the black line. Actually, I'm going to put this line underneath there and turn the opacity way down. Is opacity how you pronounce it? Oh my god. I can't even pronounce opacity. Oh, I'm losing my mind already. Yay! A little further away. There we are, like that. Then like this. Then over here, continuing the line like we talked about last time. It's a little bit curved. There we go. There we are. There we are. There we are. Let's continue the eyes. Caps the eyes. Not caps the eye. Oh. Spindleage. Spindleage. And that's it. You get eyebrow raised up. So like that. There we go. Like that. There we are. Yeah, I know there's bulging on the edges. I know that. I'm fully aware of that. Everyone who's stopping by right now and is a hardcore artist is going to be like, the hell's wrong with this idiot? I made that joke last time. I'm sorry. But it's nonetheless true. Humor is derived from reality. Or reality is derived from humor. It depends on your religious beliefs. I just made that joke out loud, didn't I? Yes, I did. There we are. Anyone know the episode that I'm referencing here? In the Teen Titans show? No, it is not from Venture Brothers, Jim. Venture Brothers do not pull this sort of emotional, these sorts of faces like this. There we are. These emotionals. Venture Brothers didn't go for the you just didn't know, man. Okay, so little flits for eyelashes. Let's make him a girl because gender fluid. There we are. Can be a boy, can be a girl. Doesn't really matter. Depends on the mood. There we are. There we go. Anybody watching? Ah, Daniel Sickler too. Hi, Freddy Krueger. Draw him, please. Freddy Krueger. Monsters I can fucking do. Monsters I can do. When it comes to uniform, confident line stuff, I just have not had much practice at it. Okay, Daniel Sickler 2 wants me to draw Freddy Krueger. Okay, let me finish this real fast. I just want to throw on some hair real fast, so let's get a different layer just to complete this. Don't want to leave it unfinished. There we are, like that. There we are, behind the ear. There we are. There we go. Complete that. There we are. There we are. Make her say something. Your lines are shaky as fuck. There we are. Hey, look at that! You can leave it up to interpretation if he's saying as fuck or anime freak. There we go. The secret reason I chose my name. There we go. There we are. There we go. Sketch. That's how I want to spell it, okay? 01. There we go. Saving as a critter document so I can come back and finish it later on and you'll see it on Tumblr or something. There we go. File new. Yes. Create. Create it. Do it. There we are. Awesome. No. There. Close that. There we go. Okay. Freddy Krueger. Freddy Krueger. Anything else? What are you using to draw? What am I using to draw? Daniel Sickler says, I am using a Huon tablet. Oh yeah, I'd show you a picture of it, but I won't fuck up the camera setting here. Hold on. Yeah, it's just a big tablet. I showed a picture of it on Google+. So let's see here. Freddy Krueger. I'm going to start with some underlayer right down there. There it is. There we go. Some underlayer. Do we want to use that? It's just sketching it out. Okay, Freddy Krueger. Let me think. I can't do Robert Englund's face verbatim. So let's sketch this out. We'll just sketch it out instead of doing refined lines. We'll refine the lines later. Let's just sketch this out real fast. So let's make the pixel size a little larger. There we are. Okay. Let's have Freddy doing that classic pose of him doing this. You know what I mean? Like the staring. Right? Well, that's more of the remake, but he did that a few times in the original series, like that. Yes. Yes, okay. So the head. Start with the first shape of the head. There we go. Line. There we are. So maybe around about here, like this. This is going to be my version of Freddy. There we go. Get the outline of his hat. Right there, Freddy's signature hat here. Get that all out of the way. There we go. Fill that in so I remember not to draw past that point. There we go. His shoulders out to here. There we are. Get his hands all the way down here. Remember to actually press down on your pin, Anime Freak. You can't make it lighter by lifting it up. It's not that kind of system. So let me see here. His hand, get that. Freddy's glove is on his right hand. So yeah, I'm doing this right. Good. Sometimes I fuck that up. I fuck up my left and my right. Everyone knows that. Anyone who's seen me do anything else on my channel knows that I tend to fuck up basic things like that. There we go. There we are. Get his glove really defined like that. Really messy, really dirty, ripped up. That sort of thing. There we go. Get his blades extended out to the proper length. There we are. I think his blade is okay. This is just the sketching form. It is no way the final. This is not gonna be my prettiest work here. So isn't. Okay, get the other hand. We don't really need the other hand. There we go. There's a good way to start. Daniel Sickler 2 says he believes in me. You believe I can do it. You believe I can fucking do it. Okay. And so it pops out. Let's choose a red. There we go. For this next layer. This is going to be more refined. Lower the pixel size a bit to 5.87. There we are. Let's get his brim going. This is not the final lines just yet. So I have a much clearer idea of how things are going to pan out. And this is the band of his hat right there. There we go. And what I'm doing is called sketching things out. It's not exactly a preferred way to do things. Mainly because it makes the lines look really, really messy. This is the first time I've ever drawn a hat from this angle. I just realized. So let me see here. Look at that. There we go. A little higher up. Kind of askew. A little bit. Have that classic hat impression come down. So let's see here. Let's remember that. Switch to our eraser right here. There we go. Classic eraser here. There we are. Fucking up my eraser right there. A little more off the top. Angles. There we are. And you didn't remember my thing. There's probably... I still haven't looked that up. There we go. There we are. Like so through on the angles. There we are. And go down to his face. Make him really thin here. There we are. Start to work on his facial expressions here. Give him not so cartoony nose like that. So make him have one of those weird smiles like this. Yes. There we go. His cheek coming up like so. His eyes really down. Like this. There we go. There we are. Really smaller eyes. Make them creepy. There we go. There we are. Make the hollow of his cheek a little more prominent, like that. There we go. Highlight his line for his jacket. Not jacket, I mean his... What do you call it? Sweater. Yeah, there's a proper word, Anime Freak. You fucking knew that the whole time. Freddy Krueger wears a Christmas sweater. So this is seasonal. There we go. Any more new comments there? Is that an app on PC? It's not, well, I wouldn't call it an app. It's a program. It's a full-on program. Daniel Sickler, 1, 2, Freddy's coming for you. Indeed. Yes. I think that's the first time I was ever actually really creeped out in a movie. Was when those little girls started singing. And for his glove, let's use a different identifying color. There we go. That way we don't get them confused with the outline. There we go. Of anything else. Let's give that a really defined razor-like shape. There we are. Some more feathering. Make it really look all fucked up because his glove is fucked up. It's been on fire. It's been through all kinds of shit. Same kind of... It don't have to exactly match the blades on the glove because he did make it himself. There's a little hodgepodgey. If you really look at the glove, at least in the first movie, you'll notice that the individual fingers are slightly different when they connect to the blade because he would have welded them on to the actual finished greave part of the glove. So down like that. Here we go. Bit of a flamingo effect going on here, and I'm thinking that because they chose a pink. I suck at drawing hands, by the way, and here I'm drawing a character whose primary feature involves his hand. Ray Bumbo. There we go. There we go. There we go. Bumbo. Like that. I don't know what the fuck is going on with his hand right here. I don't know. I don't know. What is that? Is that the palm? I think it's the palm. I think it is. It's a little fucked. It is royally fucked. Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't use my usual tricks because it's not a pencil. Okay, so over there. I think we got that down just a bit. It's a really fast drawing. So let me see here. Go to the brush. Okay. On a separate layer, making sure of that before I continue. And I will start with the face. He has no hair. Freddy has absolutely no hair. So let me see here. Actually, the fluctuating line size of this brush kind of works this time. Because he's a fucked up movie monster. There we go. There we are. Oh yeah, that's something that is not helping. Give him some eyebrow details here. There we go. There we are. Okay. A little more. Gonna go a little more like that. Off to the side. And give him some teeth here. There we are. There we are. Fill in his mouth here. Because why not? Let him stare at us like this. There we are. That's not the finished eye. There we are. There we are. Have black eyes. There we are. What's scarier than black eyes, right? Hey, there's an idea for the Nightmare on Elm Street movies. You know, the black-eyed children? Incorporate that somehow. There we are. Can I use this? The Krita? Use the finished drawing or something? Or what do you mean specifically? Sorry, I don't have the chat. Well, you're seeing what I'm seeing. So I don't have the chat on screen right now. So I couldn't work out how to do both of that because the program overrides all that stuff. I need to see all the tools. That sort of thing. Let me see here. Where to go from now? The hat. How do I have a hat similar enough to Freddy's hat for a reference? No, I don't. What am I doing? I'm on a computer! For fuck's sake! Here. No, wait, better. Wait, bear with me. Bear with me, guys. 1 second. I'm gonna get my phone because I need 2 screens. I'm just trying to get his hat. Never be afraid of referencing photos. Don't trace or copy, but never be afraid to reference things. There we go. Let's see here. Freddy Krueger. Freddy Krueger. Freddy Krueger. That's how it looks like when it's spelled out. There we go. There we go. Here's an image. Loading. the remake. That's the wrong angle. Okay. Oh, that's too blurry to work with, though. Hang on. Ah! Aha! There. You guys see that? Right there, that photo? There we go. I'll work with that. Good. Good. It's giving me the right concept for the angle there. Okay. To draw? You want to use this program draw? Oh yeah, Krita is free. It's Krita. Krita. It's a free thing, so don't you worry about that. Okay, and what I want to do, I'm going to be able to fill this later, so I'm going to connect this edge over like that. And that layer right here is going to be connected, covered up by the hats layer. And I'm going to do that by, totally forgot about this. I feel like an idiot now. There we go. And it comes up like that. A little bit. And a little sharper. Like that. And this needs to come out way further down. There we are. There we are. Make it come down even further. There we are. This up here needs some major work. Like that. Okay. So his hat has this bulge right up here. Like that. And if you're wondering if his hat is going to be too dark, we're going to fix that by adding highlights later on. Because it should be darker. And his hat comes up like this. I think the sketchier look kind of works when you're drawing sort of a scary thing. Or is that just me? Let me know what you think. There we go. Up. Hit the button on the stylus again. Still not used to that being there. Still not used to that being there. There we go. There we are. And a fill-in tool. There we go. There we go. Careful. Fill that in some. Extrapolate this later on. There we go. Parts where I'm not talking, I'm really concentrating on following the lines. There we go. Up. Filled that in good. Switch back to the brush. Fill that in right there. Okay, I think this is starting to come along. What do y'all think in the comments? Another layer underneath his head layer. To start with his shirt. And let's have black outline in full. We already have black outline on his face, and everything else is all fucked up, slightly burned Christmas sweater to give a more defined shape. There we go. There we are. I think I see what's fucking up the arm here. You see it? It's kind of rubbery. It's kind of Adventure Time-esque in the rubbery state there. Switch back to the eraser here. Yeah, that's what's fucking me up in that arm. There we go. So just straight down and make an elbow way further down. There we go. There we go. Turn at an angle and get this right. If I can't angle the screen, I can angle myself. Yeah, baby, I can angle myself any which way you like. There we go. Yeah, it looks way better, doesn't it? And then instead of this curved red, we go with a straight up and down. Well, not straight up and down, but more up and down than it was before. And there we are. Simulate his collar right here. we go. And we're going to draw his glove on a layer above this one. So there we are. There we go. And we're going to paint in his stripes now. And sort of follow the curvature of his body. The stripes. One stripe, I believe, goes under there. Continue it lower. Like that. And have them all connected. There we go. There we go. I fucked up the connectivity there. It's alright, it's alright. For the time being, it's alright. There we are. Feathering, feathering, feathering. Okay. And for the arm crook, put the striping in there. There we go. Then same thing here. Have a stripe come out to represent the turn in the arm, like that. Okay, any new comments? Can I get that programmed in? Oh yeah, it's a free program, like I said. You don't have no commitment, and because this is a separate layer, I need to do this to connect them so that the fill tool works properly. Because fill tools are kind of a pain in the ass if they don't have a solid connection, a solid thing to work from. Any holes in your outline, it'll bleed through. I think that's all right. Okay. So let me test how well I did with that. Go to the fill tool here. Tap. Oh boy. You see? You see what happens there? I don't like the fill tool much anyway. It misses all kinds of shit. But it beats having to fill the whole thing in, I guess. Yeah, screw the fill tool. Screw the fill tool. Who needs fill tools? I remember when I was an old man. We didn't have fill tools. We had our asses. God damn did we oh god. God damn did we use our asses. That's the wrong layer. You fucking nitwit. There we are. Now don't lock that layer. They're over here. Over here. Under. No. Let's finish the line work. How about that? I'm getting ahead of myself here. I apologize. There we go. There we go. Put that layer above the hat layer. Yeah, put that layer above the hat layer. Make it the top layer. There we are. Switch to our handy dandy brush. Switch back to the green. The whatever the color is that I just referenced. It is the color not orange. Black. There we are. That's the name of that color. I know the names of colors. I went to art school. I must have. Look how well I am doing. Okay, so out here, we want to simulate those plates that he has for his glove. Just a little bit. There we go. I'm so not used to this thing. There we are. Because we committed to a direction there, like this. There we are. That's too thick, too much pressure. There we go. Taper it off. Come back up. There we are. Make that plate come over. There we are. And now the pinky one. Down. Have it sort of, let's have it come out this way actually. Up and over. That swing out. Then connect it up. Then out over onto the blade. Let's continue that sort of like that. Oh, hang on. Kind of fucked that up a bit. There we are. Ah, here we go. I think I found a fix. Here we go. Make that a darker line. Make that down. It's not so bad. That is not so bad. We're getting close to being able to eliminate the guidelines. Not the YouTube guidelines, but guidelines. Okay, there's a fair few of YouTubers who would love to eliminate the YouTube guidelines. And it'd all be anarchy. Anarchy. The only way to fly. There we are. Up here. Back. Connect into that claw. Make this line darker. Have that come down like so. Continue that, and we have that back plate that represents his knuckles there. There we are. So there we are. Should be a relatively smooth thing. And we have this little metal pins that allow his hand to move there. Get some slight lines in there. Show deviations in the metal. Dips in the metal, I should say. Where it sort of folds to the shape of his knuckles. There we go. Maybe have so make it look like the glove's back plate is stitched into the glove, as well as bolted. There we go. And since we did that, we have to continue these plates over to make it look like they are connected to the back plate. There we are, some boltings on the back right here. There we go. Let's continue these some more there. Make these look a little more separate. There we go. There we go. Let's see how we did. Let's go over here. Let's eliminate the sketching layers. Oh! I like that. Okay, so let's refine our lines here. He looks a bit like a mime. He looks like a bit like a mime, I'll admit. Actually, let's switch to this for this. Nope, no. Undo. There we are. Just press down all the way. There we go. There we go. We already decided we're not going to use the fill tool. So what I'm doing now is helping ourselves later on in the coloring process. There we go. Eliminate this. That might be a little bit much. There we go. Thank God for the undo feature. That is such a saving. A salvation. That's why that one looked off. I didn't complete this one razor on that hand. Aha! Aha! Oh. There we go. Oh. Redo. There we are. Open it back up. Switch back to the brush. There we are. We're painting on the same layer. Repair the damage we did. There we are. What is it called that looks so good? Sorry, Caps was gone. Oh, thank you so much. The program is called Krita. 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 There we are. Thank you for saying it looks good. It's moderate. You have so much competition on YouTube these days. Right there. Maybe on the wrong layer. That's okay. It's okay to work with it for now. Okay, so go back to the hand layer. So up here. There we are. I need to finish this hand. Go down here. Carefully. This. There we are. Continue that out in a large stroke. There we go. Continue that out there. Make it look like a separate thing. we are. Give some detail. Now, what's killing this drawing right now? The big fucking black space of his hat is slightly irritating. And so what we want to do then is actually... I don't want to use a gray. I don't want to use a white. Erase. Nah, let's make it a two-tone. Let's just go with a two-tone for the time being. That means two different color layers. One layer shading, basically. Otherwise, we might be here all day. Let's go to blacks. Yellow. Yellow. Yeah, this hat's kind of greenish yellow. There we go. Actually, green. Closer to green. Yeah, that's it. That's the color. There we go. Hang on. So, hat layer. Add layer. There we go. Brush. Good. There we are. Use the advantage of these bulges. Alright. Increase the pressure now. There we go. Huh? Yes. Give some highlightings up here. So that the shape of the hat is more defined. Maybe a little messier. Come on, press hard. It's pressure sensitive. Come on, remember that. We don't want. We want to make this look shakier. Because that way it looks like a crumpled hat instead of something that's shiny. There we go. Awesome. This brim, this section of the brim is pissing me off. Okay, so oh yeah, make it maybe look a little droopy. Yeah, like this is the side that was lying on the side underneath the whole hat for years or something like that. Yes. 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 That a little bit. Have the front maybe show a little bit. Like that. Oh, maybe that's what's pissing me off. Here, let me try this. Thicken the line at some of the points there. Okay. That's a little better. That's a little better. So let's see here. Go back to underneath the face layer to add some details to that face. Comments. Oh. Thanks, says Daniel Sickler. What about his burn marks? Next, can you do Mickle Miners? Mickle Miners? Mickle Miners? What's a Mickle Miner? I'm intrigued. What is this Mickle Miner you're speaking of? His burn scars. I know what you're talking about here. To do his burn scars, we have to establish his facial skin first. Let's see here. About that tone. Bring it down into here. Right there. Facial tones. Skin tones. There we are. It's a blank. Good. Switch to this because we're filling in an area. There we go. I bled. I bled outside the line. Okay, and a layer above that. Switch to black here. Let's get some... What? Black. Oh. Undo. There we are. Black. There we go. facial scarring. I personally refer to as feathering. Adding details. This is, after all, a burn victim. Very obvious scars. This is just to give a black outline of those scars. Let's give them a more pronounced chin right there. There we go. Now we sketch those lines out. There we are. Get more confident lines right there. When you're drawing a monster, the key is not symmetry. I know it's very tempting to do symmetrically drawn monsters, but it's not exactly terrifying. There we are. Or is symmetry realistic? I mean, total symmetry is not a realistic concept. I mean, if you take two halves of the same face and put a mere copy of it together, you get up with a totally different looking face. I'm looking at all the different little lines and intricacies on Freddy's face that I have on my phone right here. This is just one layer that I'm doing right here. There we are. Either side, up there, up like that. There we are. Another comment. What about his burn mark? Oh, sorry. Thought that was a new comment. There we are. There we are. And now we do another layer above the... There we are. Bloody layer. Make sure we only do it inside where we've already painted those lines in. There we are. There we are. There we are. Some outside lines that extend back into the lines we did draw. There we go. Stuff like that. For stuff like this, I like to just let my eyes go blurry, and that way I'm looking at just the color. There we go. Another layer above that one. We go back to that color we chose. Get a slightly darker version of it. That way, on this pass, we can go to town, making all the little distinctions and stuff like that. Try and make little pitted surfaces and stuff like that. Make it look like he's all fucked up, like this is all shadows of the pitted surfaces of his face. That sort of thing. There we go. Make sure we don't leave, we want to make it an even as possible little layer. Don't make it look like squiggly lines though. Kind of give it a jaggedness. There we go. Professional artists cringe as Anime Freak tries to use a digital art pad with moderate to failure under his belt. There we are. There we go. There we are. There we are. Okay. Continue that. Then, as the light source fades away, we already established a light source coming from this way with his hat. So like this. Make sure that it makes it look like there's the dark light source far and away. There we go. I want a good underlayer right here. Under his nose. Under his chin right here. A little bit more there. A little bit more under this scar right here. There we go. Any more comments? Nope. Okay. I like that. I like that. Go down to the sweater layer. Make another layer underneath that one. Okay, we're on layer 14. Here we go. A bit darker to start with this time. This time we're just filling in. There we go. The dominant color is going to be the sweater. Remember, we're not bleeding into lines on the glove here. The glove has its own layer. There we go. We're establishing a darker layer that we can highlight up, like his hat. Separate that bled out of the line on the outside. That one is not good. That bleed is not good. There we go. There we are. Extend it there. Okay. So all this is maroon as well. And believe it or not, Freddy Krueger's sweater in the first movie was not bright red. It was a maroon sort of red with a green on it. I forget the story behind the actual selection of that sweater. For the green, let's have it be the same green as on his hat here to separate that from that. No. From that red, do the green on a separate layer, and just do do the details carefully later. There we go. That way we don't want bleed in on this layer because we want it to look more uniform. There we go. It's not what we want. We don't have to go back over this with the eraser tool. There we go. And switch to the pen. The brush tool. Carefully. Let me zoom in a little bit. Oh, where is it? There it is. Doot. Back to pen, a brush. There we go. Shit. Eraser. Smaller eraser. There we go. Good. Brush. There we are. Shit. There we go. Control. You must learn control. I suddenly have this image of the Taco Bell Chihuahua as Yoda. Why is that? Has that been done? I feel like that desperately needs to be done in comedy. Hey, ese. Learn the force, man. Learn it. Quiero taquito. That might be incredibly racist, actually. So maybe that's why it's never been done. Very good reasons for not doing stupid stuff with Anime Freak. Let's see here. This is all going to be green down here, like we established. Okay, so let's get it back to the pen tool. There we go. 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 sort of mismatch. I mean, the direction of the, the number of stripes, the way they go. It's supposed to look a little off. Maybe the stripes are a different way. Maybe they change. That'd be interesting. Get a sort of a Tim Burton-esque shape. Tim Burton's Nightmare on Elm Street. Oh my God. Oh my God, I would pay so much money to see that. So much money to see that. Not even kidding. Not even close to kidding. Oh my God, that would be awesome. It'd be terrifying and awesome. Remember his Sleepy Hollow? Oh my goodness. Okay, now we're on the glove, guys. The big one. We're on the glove. Comments. Here we are. What color do we want for the glove? I want to start with a darker color. Not the same color as the skin, but close. In that same neighborhood. So make it redder. No, not redder. Make it yellower and darker. Because it's leather glove. I want to be a little more careful with the paint job on this. So let me see here. This is going to be the leather of the glove. There we are. By the way, Daniel Sickler, was it you that was asking about that GIF of animations about the 3 characters trapped in a limousine? Was that you? I shared some GIFs of that earlier in the year. Found out what it was from. That animation. It's from an upcoming series for next year called Has Been Hotel. I believe that's the proper name. Look it up. They have several completed sequences already. It looks fantastic. I can't wait for it to come out. I'm really looking forward to it. It's from a bunch of animation students that I think they graduated together. Not really sure. Don't quote me on that one. Okay, so use the darkness selection tool right here to get. Let's do it on the same layer this time. Get the dark layers in. Get some confident lines going here. Some underneath the plate. There we are. There we go. There we go. Like that. There we are. Make it look like you're following a shape that is being made by the glove here. There we go. There we are. I'm the sort of artist that gets better and better as he goes. Well, better. If you want, it depends on how you want to say that. Let's see here. Let's make it look like there's a change in the shape of the glove right there. Awesome. I like that. And now what? We need a copper tone. Technically, we are in copper tones already. Sort of, not redder, but like that. No, that's in the orange tones. That's in the skin tones. Yeah, let's give it dark copper color right there. Make a separate layer on top of that. Get it underneath in here. There we are. From which we add highlights. There we go. That will show us that it is metallic. This is the base layer of it, well, if you will. There. By the way, the premise of Has Been Hotel is that in hell, which is a society unto itself, once a year there's a sort of purge from, I think it's heaven, that sends out these robo-death angels, which is a hilarious concept that heaven has robo-death angels that they just send down into hell and thin out all the really bad demons. So hell doesn't get too overpopulated. No more room in hell, that whole thing. And so this one demoness found this hotel to rehabilitate demons so they don't get destroyed when the purge happens. And she does a whole song number about it. It's really cool. There we go, really dark tone. Really dark. There we go. There we go. For the dark shadows of that copper base right there. Do a single stroke across it. There we are. There we go. There we are. Awesome. Now we want to highlight, copper highlight. A metallic highlight needs to be really shiny, but still retain some of the elements. Damn you good, says Dana Sickler. Oh, stop. You're just flattering me to flatter me. He said, saying that modestly. Yes, I am. I'm very modest. I'm the most modest, in fact. The most modest person that has ever lived. Depending on how shiny you want your metal. There you are. There you are. Another up here. Make it rounder. Because with highlights that are reflective, every little change in the outline of it implies that there's some change in the shape of the metal itself. So let's see here. I think right about here is where the shine should be. Yeah, following our established light source. There we go. By the way, it is not a myth. It is completely true that an artist is always most critical about his work. The person most critical about his work is the artist that made it. And that is true. I mean, Michelangelo was never, ever, ever, ever satisfied with the Sistine Chapel. He simply was given no choice but to stop working on it, because they needed to use it for a church at some point. He called it one of his biggest failures, that project. That's what he considered a failure of his. I can imagine what something he considered perfect was like. Never got the chance, though. There we go. Maybe one more shine down here. Yes, in the middle. The rest of the direct light is being blocked by the previous fingers. Okay. There we go. Now we need to do the actual blades, the coloring on the actual blades. So we want silvers. Yeah, that looks like a dark enough color to fill in with. Yes. There we go. Fill in the tips first. So that we don't get greedy later on. Well, not greedy, but we forget ourselves later on. We bleed outside the lines. I'm bleeding outside the lines with this, but I don't really care at this point. At least for these blades or not. There we go. There we are. That. Okay. Now we need a lighter tone. The highlight in and the straight line. There we are. that. Oh, Daniel Sickler. I tried to make Billy the Puppet from Saw. Billy the Puppet? There's a puppet in the Saw movies now? I've been away from the Saw movies for a long time. I didn't know there were puppets in it now. Oh, we forgot this guy here. That's all on the same layer. Good. There we go. Oh, wait a minute. Do you mean the main puppet that Saw used to talk with? His name is Billy? Oh. I thought that was the actual Jigsaw persona that the guy took... Ugh. That the guy took on. His mask, if you will. Shows how little I care about the Saw franchise. I was never all that into it. There we go. And this time, we want to have the highlight follow the exposure to the light source. There we are. Yeah, that's what's screwing with it. These eyes here. Which layer is the face again? Down here. Okay, so underneath that, I'm going to put some white. It's too much. As it bled out. There we go. Get some really, really darker red for his burns here. That way it looks more like congealed blood. There we are. There's no separate layer. There we are. Go. Much more pop art Freddy than it is a representation of him. There we go. There we are. What's missing now? I want to break our two-tone rule that we've established. Let's pull out and see how we did. Let's pull out and see how we did. Image size. I need to pull out. How do I do that? Boy. I don't know why that's disappeared. I'm trying to pull out here. God damn it. Zoom out. No. Shit. Zoom out. Tool options. Zoom out. Oh. There it is. There we go. 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 Zoom in. I knew there had to be an option for that. Okay. Ooh. What do y'all think? Not quite done yet. I need to do something about those teeth. Let's see here. Let's select a, using my mouse there, sorry. There we go. I didn't know that was there, that tool option. Lighten that up. A little muddier yellow for his teeth. There we are. See our comments. Yes. Dan Sickler, your opinion. What is your opinion of what we have drawn? I'll tell you what is one thing that we did miss. It is down here. Something vital. There we go, like this. Fill tool, back. There we go. Background edge. And there we are. Is there a gradient tool in this? Yes, there is. Okay, so gradient tool, options, shape, linear. Okay, it's just going to do that one. Okay, so like that. It has this. Oh, I have to have a different color selected, of course. If you put a gradient of the same color on something, you're not going to see it. There we are. There we go. Make it follow the light source here. There we go. Good. And now in front of everything, we not want another bit of gradient, like so. There we are. Might be too much. Yes. What do you think, guys? That's the wrong one. There we are. It's good, but how do I share my pick? Oh, how do you share? Oh, how do you establish it as a separate thing? You save it as a file, a JPEG, or a PNG. Depends entirely on your preferences. There you go. There we go. I'm liking that. I'm liking this. See here, get that brush back on, and in white I'm going to sign my name. Okay, up at the top here. There we are. A little harder. There we are. There we go. That hat pisses me off. That does not look like a hat. It's my first time drawing a hat at that angle. I've always been uncomfortable around hats. They make me nervous. I feel like Groot when it comes to hats. So what do you all think? What do you all think in general? Be a critic. Let me see here. Let me save this. Save it as... Ready, 4, 5. There we are. Okay, and I saved it as a Krita document. Shit. There we go. Save it as a JPEG. And then once I do that, yeah, lose information. They're talking about micropixels, stuff that you're not going to see all that well. Anyway, there we go. I'll show you what it looks like. There you are. See, they say they lose information. I forgot that green section down there. Shit. Oh, well, it's not that big a deal. I think it looks pretty good. I think it looks pretty good. It's not too shitty. You know, if you're blind. It's the hat. It's the hat that ruins it, though. I'm looking at it without the hat. The hat. Yeah, I'm not satisfied with that hat. You have to practice hats. Shit. Here we go. Uh-oh. Are we there? Hello? Did the stream freeze? Did it? I got a yellow warning just now. Guys? You sent your pic on Discord. Oh! Let's take a looky-loo. Let's take a looky-loo. There we are. Discord. Discord. Oh! Cool. That was done with a mouse. It was awesome. Amazing. I like that. I do. I like that. I do. Practice. Practice will make it perfect. Or, you know, at least passable. Like my art. Self-deprivation torture. Okay. Next on the line. New. Create. Let's get rid of the Freddy one here. What's next? What should I draw next? Give me a direction. Maybe something far and away from a realistic monster. Well, not realistic, but creatures that don't normally exist in drawn media. Oh god, I'm looking at my webcam. Why do you do that jitter thing? It pisses me off. Stop jittering. You've been doing it for almost a whole year now. Stop it. Can you draw Billy? Oh, can I draw the saw puppet? Okay. Let me give it a try. Let's see here. He's got that wild hair off of his sides. That really nose. In this case, I'm going to start with a nose. Remember, this is going to be my own interpretation of him. So let me see. He's got really bony cheeks. They're painted on. And I forget, does he have a cut down mouth like that? Because it flows down? Because he's a puppet. I think he does. So let me establish it like this. There we go. There we are. Extend from his chin. Go. That's what. I'm gonna catch this mistake before I fuck it up even further. There we go. There we go. There we go. It's too far out because he's looking at an angle. That's too shallow. I need to match that turn in. So like this. Just erase this little connection right here. Make it more solid. There we go. There we go. There we are. Making sure I have the right things selected. This bald patch here. Give him his eyes. His weird ass eyes that he has. There we go. I saw that. And I caught it. Here we go. And there we go. Even out the eyes here. Sorry. I just nudged the computer. Sorry if that interfered with anything. Give him a little bit of a Crypt Keeper-esque vibe here. That's not it. That's not it. People looking at this going, the fuck is he drawing? There we are. A little more erasure up there. Reestablish. There we go. Erase the bald spot here and use it just as a temporary guide here. This is a really fast one that I'm doing. I'm not even doing guidelines here. Give them some jaggedness for when the hair connects. There we are. There we are. Have his hair sort of come down here over his cheeks like that. There. It's a bit too much right there. There we are. How am I doing so far? How am I doing so far? Dummy, so he's got a straight up neck like this that goes into that suit of his. He wears a bow tie, right? Bow tie's a coup. There we go. There we are. Hope my nib isn't wearing out already. Scratching up my surface here. Uh-oh. Oh, that's my spit. It's my spit. I need to clean the screen. There we are. See, I hate this tapering off here. The turd pinch, as I call it. Happens when you try and pick up the pen too fast. Learning a new tool is like learning to draw all over again. It's really weird to describe. It's like, all you kids with your technology these days, you don't know what it was like to have a pen actually in your hand, had ink inside of it. Really has different way of behaving. So let me see here. Okay, I think that's okay. And he has black hair. Get a layer underneath there, just so I don't have to worry about bleed over. There we go. A pen. The actual pen. There we go. establish that connection up there better. Get all the little fiddly bits right now. Every time I feel resistance on this pen, my paranoia kicks in going, I'm scratching it! No! This thing costs serious moolah. Don't damage it. Don't damage it, Anime Freak. Don't be a stupid and damage your shit. I couldn't get the screen protector on, man. I failed to put it on. No! Don't punish me for that one, universe. And because the hair is all one color, we can have some irregularity to it. Sort of cheat that into it. There we go. We don't have to have it actually even hair, because after all, he is a puppet. He doesn't have even hair. It's all sort of jammed into the top of his skull. Let's make that a little more fluckled, like that. Oh, there we go, like that. Shave it down. There we are. There's some more estranged hairs up there. Some by his scalp. Sort of fluffed out when he was made. They're artificial hairs, probably. Jigsaw might be real hairs, though I think he might have gone with artificial ones. Yeah, because they are much harder to track. There we are. When you're a serial killer and all that stuff. There we go. Yes. Yes, and a different sort of a grayish shade of black right here. Just use a single layer in. A single coloring layer is what we'll use for this one. I think I might have been overdrawing the other Kruger thing. Not a single uniform style. I think that's what killed it. Also, not being able to figure out the perspective for that hat. There we go. Round. Up, like so. And his little suit. Make it darker for his suit. Nearly black. Not actually black, but nearly black. That way we can still see the outline lines. This is for the underlayer for the coloring. There'll be another layer for highlights and so forth. There we go. How am I doing? How am I doing, Daniel Sickler? How is Anime Freak doing with your dude? Let's give him a sort of yellowish shirt. That makes it look like it's been aged a bit. Alright. Well, let's do that under this layer. That way we don't have to worry about bleeding. Layering is such a beautiful thing. There we are. Lighten it, lighten it, lighten it, lighten it, lighten it. There we are. Yeah, this color seems to be working a lot better. There we go. There we are. Give some red for his tie. Blood red, maybe a little darker. There we are. There we go. So many people are ungrateful to be alive. Let's see here. Let's see here. Another thing. I want to to do some highlighting. But I want to do a very, very soft gray. Very, very soft gray for his, highlight his cheekbones and so forth like this. Yeah, there we go. Around the edge of his mouth. Just up into there, though. Same thing under his neck. To the side. There we are. There we go. Under his eye. In his eye. There, bled it out. There we go. Get back into that eye layer. Reestablish the black. A little bit there I missed. I just noticed that. There we go. Flesh highlights. Where was the color? There it is. Some on the edge right here. There we are. His nose, under his nose, just right there. Follow the contour like that. Make it look like he has some detail to his underlip. That. There we are. And now for his most important detail. Little brighter right there. There. Background for him. In fact, this background, let's give it a different color. Yeah, sort of a green blackish there. There we go. This is a shit. This is a I forgot we didn't add the actual white right there. Okay, I can do that. I can do that in a millisecond. Here we go. Above this layer, let's add the actual white. Oh my god, I can't believe I didn't do that. Oh boy. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Okay, a little larger, a little larger. There we go. Some actual white. Here we are. Oh boy. Oh boy. I forgot. I added that without even thinking about it. There we go. Let's get the majority of it in there. There we go. Yep. There we go. Retry that. I bled out just a little bit. Oop. Did that again. Sorry. That one wasn't so bad. There we go. There we are. Okay, let's add details. Zoom in on this section right there. Back to the pen brush, not pin brush. Pen brush. There we are. I distracted myself. Use the erase tool. There we are. There we are. That's better. Okay. Back to that brush tool. There we go. I don't know why that zoom thing isn't down there anymore. I kind of hate it. Wait, is it? Let me see. Anyway, back to the drawing. What do y'all think? It's good. I made a surprise for you in Discord. You will like it. Oh, really? A surprise. Wonder what it could be. Now, hang on. It's actually irritating the shit out of me that that zoom thing isn't down there anymore. Okay. Found view. Show rules. Show gid. Dockers. Oh, this is them. There we are. Zoom. I don't see it. No. Well, that's an irritation. Tool options, that's all I got. Zoom in, zoom out. Overall. The great mystery of why I can't zoom in anymore. It will destroy Enemy Freak's brain and drive him to commit horrible, horrible acts of destruction and devastation. Let me see here. Gradients, fill patterns, colors. Create new document. Save. Save as saw 01. Save it as a critic document. Why is that down there? What is this? This is information. Oops. There we are. Toolbars. There we are. Oh, crap. What I really want is that slide bar back. Sorry, this is taking up time, but this is irritating me. This is genuinely irritating me. Anime Freak has encountered an irritation. People who understand my channel understand exactly what's going through my brain. I will annihilate this thing and beat it into the ground if it does not cooperate with what I had before. Why would you change this? It is stupid. Configure toolbars. Brush presets. Oh my hell. Oh my hell. Okay. Let me see here. Zoom. Zoom tool. Reset. Wait, zoom? zoom in, zoom out. Put zoom in there. Apply. Okay. Yes! There it is! There it is! Awesome! Awesome! That is exactly what I want. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. There we are. Okay, what is your Discord surprise? Sorry for that deviation. Not divination. Deviation. Divination. Whichever it is. There we are. Anime freak. I am a superhero. I love it. Anime freak as a hero. You got my mustache and everything. Now that big cleft to my chin. Ah, I'm flattered you think I think so. You think that I think so. I'm flattered that you think so. I have words and I can use them. Apparently not. He's got red eyes. Billy's got red eyes. He's got red lips. Okay. Okay. Let's see here. Getting closer. Okay. I did not know that. I honestly did not know. I did not know that. Okay. So let me find the layer just behind there. Just a bit. Aha. Perfect. Okay, let's add those reddish lips of his. Those roguishly reddish lips. There we are. Oops. Brush tool. There we are. Okay. This layer seems to be. This layer is. Yeah, this layer is. Oh, hang on. Yeah, this layer is above that layer. So that's where it needs to be. Okay, and he has red eyes. Okay. So that means we need another layer above these. Okay. I want to keep those reflections though. It makes it look like they're fake eyes. Those little reflections there. Can you keep the same relative distance if that's all possible for me? Apparently it isn't. Use some damn finesse with this tool. Yeah, you see, no. 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 There we are. Actually, there's a way easier to do this. Now that I just remembered this. Hang on. There we are. Okay. Fill that in. New layer. Big tool. About, no, it's too large. There we are. Black. Black. There we are. A little more back. There we are. What do you think? Daniel Sickler, what do you think? Glad I look back at your photo now. There, it looks way more like him now. Way more like him with the red eye. I totally forgot he had red eyes like that. I think it looked creepier without the red eyes, though. Do you know where he's looking? There we are. That's what creeps people out about the images like that, by the way. They don't. There's no point for a reference for a human being to know There it is. You're exactly looking, so it kind of freaks him out because humans are very communicative with their eyes, and any creature that you can't tell that tends to freak humans out. Huh? One, I didn't know you could do that with this tool. How? Two, how do you do that with this tool? Okay. Must have clicked too fast. There we are. Let me add some background details on a second layer. Some black, no, some darker. Yeah, darken this background color like that. Make it grayer. There we go. There we are, down to the black, so down to there. There we go. There we go. Really, really dark gray. What I want to add is something like maybe chains in the background sort of thing. Clean the screen a bit. That was some heavy resistance, always making me nervous. Like I've said, I'm told these nibs won't damage the surface so long as they're kept fresh. Got a little supply of them here. Don't want to run out of them or burn through them. Microfiber cloth, don't fail me now. Love being able to paint behind something like this. There we are. Strafe across the top. Unevenly, more or less. There we are. What do you think? Looks awesome. Thank you so much. I'm glad you think so. Only one detail left to add. 1 second. On top of the bow tie layer, we must add. Go to his bow tie color here that we established. We must add darkening to his bow tie. Zoom in. Don't. Let's zoom out. Zoom in. Tip, tip, tip. Tip, 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 tip. Here we are. There we are. And over this edge on top right here. Some. There we are. Because these are folds that we are trying to follow. There we go. You're looking really, really close and looks terrible, but it's up here. There we are. There we go. No, too close. There we are. There we are. And now maybe one other detail point. Let me see here that I want to add. Billy is a puppet. Therefore, he may or may not have some scuffs on him. A little lighter. Make these really, really light. Maybe like this and that, like that, like that, like that, like that. Sort of an impact point here. There we go. Make him look a little worn. Like Jigsaw's had him for a while now. There we go. Yeah, you see how those lines are starting to bring out character in him. What gets weathered in objects the most are stuff that sticks out and isn't uniform. See, oh god. And I just went outside the lines right there. He doesn't have scuff marks in his hair. That's the issue. Okay. There we go. Across his forehead right here. These you really, really, really do not ever want to make look uniform. Like, oh, ever. Uniform scuffing makes it look like it's a part of the object being drawn. Impact points, some scuffing. Is that enough? Yeah, maybe some around the mouth on this side. There we go. One or two here. There we are. Some under the chin. Going up. There we go. There we are. Oh, some across the nose here. And I imagine him to be made out of wood. It's very important once you establish a direction of line. For scuff marks like this, if the object's going to be made out of wood, that you follow the same direction. Like, don't have lines going every which way unless you're deliberately trying to make a certain type of scuff. Like I did on his cheek right here. I'm going to erase that because I violated my own rule right there. There we go. Because it's all the same grain of the wood going the same direction, and that wear and tear is sort of making the layers of the wood split apart very slightly, which is why you're seeing the breaks in the paint that they used on him. There we go. And hence why you see the scuff marks that you do. There we are. And the scuff marks can go over the painted lines on his face, because after all they are painted on, and so they would share the same sort of wear and tear that the white paint would have. There we go. And on his neck, here we are. On his neck, same sort of thing. If you can't hear my voice when I'm talking really low, I apologize. My mic is way over there. Try moving it, but I do not feel like moving it back every time I change the type of live stream. Let's see here. Now his jacket needs some wear and tear as well. Need a different color for that. Fraying. This is the color we chose for his jacket. No, it isn't. Let me see here. I don't remember the color we chose for his jacket. Hang on. We have a tool to fix that. The color selection tool. There we are. Now from this color we want to lighten it slightly. This time we want to give some thread bearing. Make a separate layer. We want to follow the path that we think the cloth would follow in a collar like this. Probably all come towards and across like this. Directly across. Because of threading and so forth. There we go, and some from the other direction, not too many. There we are. And on his jacket beneath, we will make this just a tad lighter. Yes, you heard me right, lighter. Yeah, lighter. Because we're using them very, very, very sparingly, very close together. Have them change. Make them a little more obvious where we want them to imply a direction of the cloth. Like so. Follow the direction of the cloth. There we are. And in the bow tie, it's the established bow tie color, a little lighter. Okay. follow direction of pull in the bow tie away from it. That. Somewhere like that. His yellow shirt. And his yellow shirt, believe it or not, because it's so light, we want to go a little darker color. You can do that in the same layer, why not? There we are. Apply some better texture here. Ooh, I like that. Boo, too close. There we are. Some different coloring in his hair. This pitch black right here. Different. Moving my. Oh, God. Hang on. Tablet just moved. Don't put so much pressure on it, anime freak. A little hot, little lighter. A little lighter. There we go. Here we are. Make a different layer for this set of highlights. Highlights in his hair. There we go. Some more. Like that. I spy with my little eye an overlap that needs to die. Okay, where was that layer? Like this one? This one? Yep, that was it. Okay. Erase tool. Back to the brush. And there we are. It's a little better. Let's go across. Make sure we didn't get too far over on these lines. Oh, there's one. There's a little evidence of that. Hang on. This is the touch-up phase. There's one right here. Go. Closer. Okay, guys. Oh, it looks awesome. I made. Right, still. No, oh, it's not real time. That my playback on the stream. I need to remember that. I'm not done in Discord, but when I want you to look, okay? Okay, I'll look. I'll look on Discord. Oh! Elemental 99999? Is that how you imagine Elemental and Danny Tiger? Okay, just a heads up. I believe both of them are African American. Just a heads up. I believe they both are. I know Danny is. So just remember that next time. Sorry. Sorry, I just find that funny. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry about that. Okay, here we go. Here we are. What do you think of the aging that I did? Daniel Sickler. What you think? By the way, Daniel Sickler is a Hollybox. For those of you who watch the Fortnite live streams. So let me see here. See if I can sign this a little better than I have before. A little bit more consistent. Oh, sign by getting in closer. Yeah. There we go. pen's running out of battery. It's a little sluggish on the response. Or it might be the computer saying, hey, enough of this live streaming and this program at the same time already. I need to get you more RAM. Poor little pewter. Okay. Yeah, I'm satisfied with that. I'm going to save it. And now I'm going to save it as a JPEG image. There we go. Okay, let's see how it turned out as a JPEG. Where is he? Oh. Ah, la, 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 la. I love that. I love it. 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 Here we go. Back into Krita. There we are. I did not know that. Sorry. Oh, don't be upset. Don't be upset. I picture people entirely different. Like when I see your face, for some reason I picture someone who looks more like Leafy. Don't take that as an insult. When I see you in real life, I'm like, oh, that's what you look like. I totally forgot. Like when I look in the mirror and I go, ah! Oh, that's me. Every single morning. I did not know what color you are. I'm sorry. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Although Elemental will probably be very flattered that you made him look like Markiplier. Also, he's responding to the Anime Freak symbol. Although my mustache does not curl up, it goes down. The classic way. Classic downturn mustache. Yeah. It's a man's mustache. Not that Worf stash nonsense. It's not even a real mustache. I can do a more convincing mustache with my finger. There. You'll see a playback on that real fast. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not with a finger. There we go. There we go. I see the hiccups in the stream are still are persisting. My poor webcam. I think it's just my webcam getting old. This C920, I believe, is getting up to maybe close to 5 years old. That's pretty old for a webcam. Maybe he's just running out of life. Maybe his USB connection is going, well, I've overheated. That sort of thing. So, what time is it? It's now 3 a.m. Legitimately 3 a.m., not the time zone change thing. As long as the streams are going for 2 hours. I think that's sufficient time, ladies and gentlemen. We did 2 drawings. We did Freddy Krueger, and finally we got the live stream public again, which is why you guys never saw those other ones until it was after the fact. Like I said, it reset the preferences. So, Daniel Sickler, I do 2 drawings for you. Next time, let's do something more challenging. How about it, huh? I like how this one came out. I really like how this came out. I really do. White. Daniel Sickler says white. W-I-T-E. White. Oh, you mean wait. Okay. I'll wait. I shall wait. I shall wait. I shall waiting, 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 wait. I shall wait. I shall waiting, 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 wait. I shall wait. I shall waiting, 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 fate. Waiting fate? What am I talking about? I don't know what I'm talking about. If I don't know, we're all doomed. Just admiring my work right now. I'm allowed to admire my own work. It's not nepotism. What's the other one? Ego. It's not ego to admire your own art. When you're proud of something, you should actually enjoy being proud of it, because chances are you don't deserve to be, and you won't later realize that until later on. So enjoy it while you can. At least in my experience, it's how it goes. There we are. For some reason, Tumblr doesn't respect drawings unless they're digital. Take photos of drawings that you did on paper and you post them to Tumblr. Everyone's like, do an actual digital photo like this that you can see on your phone from like 10 miles away. We're like, oh, I see the lines, I see the colors, I see the shit everywhere. Oh my god. And they fought, ladies and gentlemen. And there we are. Why are we waiting, Daniel? Daniel Sickler, why are we waiting? Daniel? You drawing something? Daniel Sickler. You in Discord? You in Discord? You in Discord? Huh? Me! You drew a me! That's what you wanted to wait for! A you! This is a you! You've drawn a you. You're wearing a Kruger sweater. Oh my god, the secret's out. Dear God. Oh God, I yawned. Oh dear goodness sakes. Oh goodness sakes. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh. I just bled out with my nose. I made myself nosebleed. Sorry, that's being... I can smell the blood. Oh God. Okay. Inhale. I did look at Discord. I did. That was very nice, Daniel Sickler. Thank you for the nice suggestions. I hope to do this more. Now that I realize why people haven't been able to see my streams. Excuse me. I hope that sometime this Thursday and Friday evening, I have off. So I can do an entire night of streams, drawing people's requests, that sort of thing. That'd be great to do. I really love to do that. Part of challenging art. I really want to get my eye in for this page. This, this tablet. I really want to get used to using this, and that way I can do as well on it as I do on paper. And then I can start doing animations at last, which will be fantastic. So, thank you so much for joining me, ladies and gentlemen. If you like what you saw, hit that like button to let me know about it. If you like what you saw, hit the subscribe button to make sure you don't miss a thing. And I'll see you next time on The Joy of Screwing Around with Anime Freak! That effect really doesn't... We can talk that day. That day long ago, when we will talk. Yes, thank you so much for joining us, Daniel Sickler. Thank you, the one person who always watches and never says anything. Thank you so much. You all have a very, very nice night, and I will see you later on. Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. There's the infinite me's. As I'm going to hit the stop stream button, I'm going to do it. I'm gonna. You'll have a nice night.